Hi guys, Rich and Retro here, back with another pickups video. Wow, it's well sunny outside, but it's still cold outside, so normally I do it like my videos at night time or with my curtains drawn, so you can actually see me quite well actually today. So I'm wearing a woolen hat because it is quite cold. Okay, lots of things that happened in the last couple of weeks. Yeah, there's been a few like Facebook pickups. My local friend's Paul. I see him at Carboot. He had some stuff for sale. He was selling them on the Facebook groups, and he messaged me. We always message each other where we want to do trades and stuff. But I think this is the first time I've actually purchased some stuff from him. I also went Carboot it as well. I was selling at a sci-fi comic convention. Normally by one in every 6 months or so. So all my doubles, all my other like, stuff like that. My average sort of like doubles, I take him to the sci-fi comic convention. It's called DevCom, and yeah, I normally earn quite a good money, so it normally like tops up my money. Normally pays for my events a year really, so I normally do that twice a year. So I've done one. The next one I think is in May, so I think there's 3 this year actually. After my float and a bit of like stock, like topping up and stuff. I normally get about £500–600, but this was only a 1-day event, and normally it's a 2 days event. So normally I take, if there's a 2-day event, I normally have like £800 take-ins. Minus my float, my food. I normally treat the guys who help me out with food and stuff. So normally take about £700 home after all that. I'll have my table, so it's not about £650 actually. It was just 1-day event. This was on a Sunday, and I think my take-ins were about £420. So after I paid for the table, food, I also bought a video game, and my mate owed me some money as well. So it's about £300 actually took in the end, because I purchased a board game at this event from my friend, and he sort of PayPal'd me the money over. So I'm like counting, thinking, oh, I seem to be really short. I seem to be about £50 short, but yeah, that's where it is. He PayPal'd me the money. Yeah, so the event started at like 9 o'clock, so I thought I'd go car booting it, which I did. Bit rusty, haven't been car booting it for a while. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'm not sure what time it like started, so we had to be at this event basically for like 5 to 9 to set everything up, or that's when the convention opened. So I left my house at like 7 o'clock. Got to sort out the car boot about 7:30. Yeah, about 7:30, 35 minutes past 7, and there was always a queue because it was so sunny. It was pretty busy. So yeah, play far guard. They normally have this cage. Someone they fill up the cage with all the cars, and they have cars on like the public way. That's when like the car boot starts. So say if it was like really like icy and stuff and cold, they'd probably start the car boot at like 9:30, 10 o'clock because the cage wouldn't have filled up. Because it was sunny, there's loads of people probably obviously haven't gone car booting it all winter. They've obviously moved house, stuff like that. Just trying to obviously top their own money up in that. So yeah, so did that, walked around. There wasn't much, to be honest. There was one guy in a massive truck, and he was bringing out boxes. After a while, I think I found out he was a house clearance guy. I noticed quite a few people with the big trucks and that. They seem to be house clearing guys. They, I guess, obviously clear out houses, lofts and stuff. And I guess all the stuff they sort of know, they try and sell, wherever it goes to their furniture shop. Anything else, I always see him every Sunday. All the time. I don't know if you guys see my car boots. I see them all Sunday, just bring out the banana boxes, the stuff. Yeah, so I walked around. What was my first purchase actually? Let's try to think. I think it was a couple of PS2 games. Yeah, I'll do this first. It was a couple of PS2 games. Like I said, the cage fills up. But I don't know if there's a hedge or something, because some of the local traders seem to jump over the hedge, or they know some of the traders who sell there. So they literally sit in the car with the trader who drives in, while the trader like sets them up, whether, I don't know, like the crisps guy, the goddamn bike guy, the PC guy, because they all sort of know each other, and then they sort of like get out of the car, and then just go around the car boot, start buying stuff actually in the cage, and we're sort of like around the cage like, let us in. Pisses me off, thinking, hey, what the hell? He's not even a trader. Clearly, like, just like either jumped over the hedge or just got on the car with somebody he knows. Yeah, so someone's in the cage. You think, oh, do I stay here? And like I said, the cars on the outside, they start setting up. Do you think, oh, do I go for the cars that start setting up, or do I go for the ones that are already set up, but there might still be stuff that I'm after? So I normally just go in there, 10 minutes or one up and down really. There's like 4 hours, and then done, and go on the outside. So I picked up some PS2 games. This is Grand Theft Auto. This is the double pack edition. It's a little bit, yeah, the box is a little bit battered, but happy to get it. I picked up so many of these over the years actually, where it says like value pack, not to be sold separate or something like that, double pack on them. And the discs are actually in good condition. Ratchet and Clank 3. Star Wars Battlefront. And Call of Duty Big Red One. So that was actually some stock from my like convention table, but I forgot to sort of like get it out of the bag and put it on the table. As you can see. As you can see. So yeah, so because obviously I sat by like Saturday night, and when I went car booting it, I was obviously you buy stuff, you put it in the car, and you're thinking, I want to get this home when I put all my convention stuff in there. So yeah, well happy. I think these were like 50p each or like a quid. No, I think they were like 50p each and they were £1 each. I took my camera, but I didn't actually like charge up my batteries, so I had like 2 batteries with me, and because I haven't probably I don't think I've used it since I went charity shopping about a month ago. So battery, I'm not sure if I even recorded it, so I need to upload it or have a look to see if I actually like recorded anything. Next year I was like walking around, and this guy brought out, yeah, I could tell, like I said, he must have been a clearance guy. He kept on bringing stuff out, and I saw like a Skeletric set, and I guess he's there's another guy he's a trader, but I don't think he goes for like video games and stuff. I don't know whether he goes for watches or gold or something. And he had this in his hand, and I was like, oh, my heart was racing. I was thinking, oh my god. And I like looked at him, and he just passed it over. He goes, here you go, mate. I think this is something you would want. And I was like, okay. He could have been a right dick about it. I was like, oh. And yeah, so the guy brought out Space Marine, which is like an old Warhammer 40,000 like board game. So well happy to get this. It's got no rules, but I've got like a newer edition. There was a few editions of this, so yeah, he had this, and this was a quid. I couldn't believe it, a bloody quid. I do actually have this one in my collection, so I think this is the first edition of Space Marine, and I was like, oh, thank God for that. I actually need this in my collection. So as you know, I love my board games. And then he brought out these two. Trying to do them in order. I said, you got any more ball games? And he brought out this lot. 7th Fleet. It's like basically like an old strategy game. We have about, I don't know, 200 tokens. Oh no, this one's 480 tokens. Oh my god. Tag Air. Once again, it's of an old Avalon Hill board game. Another like 300 tokens. So these complete are about 30 quid each if you want to sell. You know, like I said, like I previously said, I'll be going to a board gaming event at the end of May or beginning of June, or both. I think it's about the 3rd of June. So I might be taking some of these games and there'll be like a bring and buy, and I just put £25 on it, and I know it'll sell. And I'll just use that money for board games that I buy there as well. So here's another one. Most of these are little old role-play games, so you got Traveller 2,300 or 2,300, and they were £5. I was like, oh, thank God. I go, you got any more, mate? He's like, nah, I don't think so. So I carried on walking around the car boot. I don't think I even picked up much. Actually, I think I might have picked up one of these PS2 games after that, actually. And then I went back. Or one of my friends came up and goes, oh, there's like a classic Monopoly over there. So I went to look. And I thought, do I go back to that lorry to see if he's got any more stuff, or do I look after this, go back and see the Monopoly? I thought I'll go back to the truck. And another guy was like over some games, and I was like looking at it, I was like, oh shit! I literally said, oh shit, I missed it. And he was quite an old guy, so I don't think he was just like looking at him, and the guy who was selling him goes, oh, I want £10 for the lot there, mate. And then like literally like a second, I'm like, oh shit. Thinking he's going to get it for 10 quid. And the guy goes, oh no, it's okay, mate. This guy, he's always after the board games and video games. Even though I don't even know him. I'm like, okay, I don't even know you. How do you know I'm after video games and board games? Because I'm like the only black guy at the car boot, I guess. So I picked all this up for 10 quid. And yeah, happy. Okay, these are lots of old roleplay books. So you got like Warhammer, yeah, roleplay book. Warhammer Fantasy, another roleplay book. these like big books, or like I guess their first edition of role-play and stuff, they are really collectible at the moment. So if you see them at Carboot, you know, pick them up. Warhammer City, even something like, just like books now, if it's hardback, people seem to like it, you know, compared to softback, is it? Shadows Over, that's German, I can't even say that. Death on the Reek. White Dwarf magazines, 105, 110. Early White Dwarf magazines. They're not worth much, to be honest. They were just obviously part of the bundle. Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, the Dungeon Master Guide. So all these are late 80s. So yeah, when I was actually speaking to the guy after purchasing them, he goes, yeah, I cleared out a loft the other day, and all these must have been from the same loft. Came out of that loft. Next up is Drudge Dredge, the roleplay game. I had one, but mine was like incomplete, so I've actually completed a set with my old one and this one as well. Battle Royale. Okay, this is like, for some reason, this is like a £40 old board game. It seems really sought after. I don't know whether it didn't sell well or it seems to be really collectible, but once again, it's got like 400 or 500 like pieces to it, like whether it's counters, you know, fake money, stuff like that. So even when you do find a copy, sometimes it's not incomplete. So unlike a video game when it's just all it is the game, the manual, and the box. These board games, if they're like completely complete, still from the 80s, didn't sell that well. They seem to go for like good money. And Rogue Trooper, which looks fucking awesome actually. It looks really awesome. And yeah, obviously I'm not bothered about playing these at all, so I'm trying to sell them and trade them on and that. And yesterday I must have spent about 3 hours contents checking every one of these. Oh, it was absolute hell. And these two, Tag Air and 7th Fleet, like I said, has 400 or 500 tokens. I looked at it and thought, I cannot be bothered. Cannot be bothered. It's going to take forever. So I'm just going to say, you know, contents, it will look, I'm going to say, oh, it looks all there. Hopefully be able to sell it on, trade it on. And that was, yeah, that was just what for one guy, like awesome board games, which I'm well happy with, well happy. Bit of Judge Dredd. Also from the same guy, he had, I guess, what was it? Not Celebrations, Quality Street 10? Lots of us kids when we were younger, we used to keep like Lego and Quality Street tins and like all our miniatures. So in a Quality Street, I can't even say it, Quality Street tin, there was some Lego. But also there was like Fod the Barbarian. Well, Fod the Barbarian is basically like a roleplay guy who's clearly like Conan the Barbarian. But there was around 25 figures actually in the box as well. And these are proper figures, unlike Warhammer today where it's all plastic. These are actually proper lead miniatures. And doing a bit of research, asking a few Warhammer groups, old Warhammer groups, and there's 25 of them. They're worth £3 or £4 each. I think Matey himself is worth about a tenner, but I'll happily sell the lot for like 60, 70 quid, just because I'm no interest in it at all, to be honest. I'm more into the newer board games, or board games I played as a kid. So they'll be gone. So that's the Lego. Oh, one random childish shop find the other day was this Xbox game, NHL Hits Pro. Dreadful. That was a quid from Sue Ryder. Okay, that was basically it for the car beats. Oh no, there's one more. This guy, he was £2. Mario. He smells a bit like smoke, so obviously the person who owned it was like smoke. Obviously smoked, so he's literally been on the washing line in a couple of days, just trying to air him out. But he still smells a bit like smoke. So get over there, Mario. Yeah, next, yeah, so obviously I was selling at my convention. There's obviously the Facebook group for the convention, and I just put saying I'll be attending again. Is there anything people want? I'll also be taking trade-ins. No one really came until like the end of the day, so I'm not sure if someone actually saw the post, or he said he'd just been to game and they wouldn't take this in because the screen had a scratch on it and the games had like no, the games had no boxes. But he had one of these. You know, said, how much would you give me? And I'm like, well, obviously without the boxes, they're sort of not really worth anything. So I said, I'll give you 10 quid, and he seemed happy with it. So it's a white PSP. It's got a bit of a scratch there, but it's also good to have a second PSP. I've only got like, I think only one PSP actually. Okay, he's got some rubbish movies, or some movies. Casino Royale, Black Hawk Down, which I love that film. Futurama, Bender's Big School, Family Guy, Matrix. Matrix was brilliant, the first one. The other two were absolutely shit. Ghost in the Shell, which I'm really interested in watching. And that was it for, I don't know, Resident Evil Degenerations. Games. So there's 2 games which I thought, okay, they're probably worth, what, £5 each, not even that really. So I'll happily pay a tenner, no more, for this bundle. But it was Final Fantasy Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. I tested that on the PSP. The PSP works fine. Yeah, I forgot how good Crisis Core was. I haven't played it. Must be like 6-7 years. When did it come out? 2007, 2008. So yeah, 6-7 years. Okay, next up, Dissidia, Final Fantasy. And it's just the usual trash you get. Star Wars Lego, Tom Clancy's Split Cell, Chili Con Carnage. Never heard of it. Lemmings. Afterburner Black Falcon. Fired Up. Hot Pursuit or Pursuit Force. Pursuit Force. Midnight Club 3. Is that the dub edition? Dub edition. Is that dubstep? Oh no, that's the dub as in the wheel. This says Stealth. Is that Stealth the film? And also at the bottom it says Wipeout Pure. So is that a combo? I don't know. Burnout Dominator. Oh, I remember playing that. I'm sure that was a pretty good game. Need for Speed Carbon. Only the City. Own City. And is that Mech? Yeah, so happy. For 10 quid, I'm happy. I need to test their working and stuff, because they're a bit like mini discs. If they get a little scratch, some of them won't work. But it must be worth £1 each to somebody. I'm happy I got a PSP, and I'll be able to sell on or trade on these for like £5 each or so. The movie's probably worthless, absolutely worthless. But yeah, happy. I'll get my money back just on them, I think, and keep another PSP. Oh yeah, also at the Carboot, there's always like traders. They sell in there, you know, VHSs, DVDs, DVD players, some old stuff, and he had a couple of cassette players. But this is the one I was interested in. This is Atari 410 program recordable. So yeah, so obviously because it said Atari, I think I got it for £2 in the end. He had some like fake controllers, some fake Game Boy games, but he's like, it's all tested, it works. He had another one, but when he pressed eject, it wouldn't eject, but this one did, so obviously I'm going to have this one, the one that actually ejects. The keys are going out, okay, that's a handle. So I'm really happy to actually get that, because I think the one, I've actually got an Atari 410, I'm sure I have, or the actual machine it goes with, but it's like got like an unofficial one, I guess. Oh, my people. Okay, like I said, there's a guy called Paul. I always see him at Carboots now. He said he watched my videos and he's been going, so I've been like inspired him to go. So he's been buying my stuff. But he's a good lad. And he had this lot for sale online. I needed some plushies for my DevCom table. Yeah, this is what I got. Yeah, he posted that he picked some stuff up locally, and there's some games I needed from him, which was Disney's Lion King, for the Sega Master System, which I had, I think it was just was it no, it just without the manual, so I thought, here's one looked in better condition, and I got one without the manual. Also Aladdin. I've got Aladdin just cart only, but I didn't have it complete. So they were part of the bundle. And also, yeah, these guys, lots of plushies. I thought they were bigger. I thought they were all going to be sort of that size, but some of them are like much smaller. But I liked them so much, they're just going to go in the collection. I think I'm slowly building up a collection. So I'll pick up those guys. Yeah, happy to get a complete Aladdin and Lion King. So if anyone wants a cart for Aladdin or just a box, I think it's just a box and a cart just without the manual for Lion King, let me know. Yeah, at DevCon, like I said, oh no, I also got this from somebody. I must have got him. I've got this alien little handheld from the same person who had the Atari 410. Yeah, obviously DevCon, there's obviously other sellers there, traders and that, and I walked around when I got there, probably about 9:15. Yeah, I just walked around, and some of the stores had like obviously cloths over them because they weren't going to get there to like obviously later than them. Probably had problems parking because I did. There wasn't much. I didn't buy anything really. And then obviously the convention opened. And then one of my friends, like, obviously been there for 10 minutes, came down and he goes, "Oh, surprised you didn't buy this." And it was like Mario, like, holding his hands up. I think it's like a DS holder. With, obviously, he's got like a blue base and it's like a star. And he goes, "Oh, there's a table up there and he's selling like, glasses, like Pokemon, obviously, I don't know, embroiled, I don't know what you call it. Something, they got like, Pokemon actually on them. When you get some kind of thing, you sort of like, I don't know, break the glass or cut the glass, I don't know what it's called. Or put air in the glass. Something like that, anyway. She's got loads of like Pokemon figures, and I got this, so I go, "How much was that?" Like £3. I was like, "Fucking hell, I wish I got it." Like, I need one of them clothes. Yeah, it's basically married like this. Later on the day, I actually went on eBay, and I think I either won one or purchased one for about £15. So I thought, "Oh, sorry, I'm going to buy one." Yeah, so I went up there, and everyone seemed to be around our store buying all the Pokemon stuff. She had some good stuff. I missed out on a Pokédex. I think she sold a Pokédex for like a couple of quid. But she seemed to be mainly just selling the glasses. She had about 20-30 glasses. But like loads of little figures just at the front. She must have just had them at home and thought I'll just bring them just to put on the table. So I picked all these. Like, I think this was like 13-14 quid. So I got these random Pokeballs. I've got a Sonic and a Dr. Robotnik. She did have more, but I was thinking I need to save money. I picked up all the decent big ones. Yeah, so I think it's like 15 quid. I think it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I think they were 2 quid each, and the rest were like a quid each or something. Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Maybe that was 2 quid as well, or he was 2 quid. Yeah, she had loads more, and I thought, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm happy to pick them up. don't have room for them though. But I needed a Dr. Robotnik. That's the only thing that's missing from my like, bloody Sonic calendar is actually Dr. Robotnik. Or is it Eggman? To me, he's called Dr. Robotnik. He always be the Robotnik. He always looks angry, doesn't he? Chill, mate, chill. Why are you hurting all the goddamn animals? And that was it for the pick. Oh no, there was also yeah, a couple more PSP games with the PSP. FIFA 11 and Full Auto 2. Battle Lines. Okay, that sounds cool. I bet it's absolutely garbage. Wireless compatible as well. Get 2 of you on the go. I think the PSP was a really underrated console actually. I just wish they had more games. They just seem to be like a PlayStation 2 sort of like clone, but it's handheld. When Nintendo were sort of making games mostly for like the Nintendo DS and stuff, so there wasn't many, apart from maybe Patapon, there wasn't many like PSP like only games. And half of them just seem to be like the ones you get on the PlayStation Store now. But yeah, but hopefully be able to trade these jobbies in. They look absolutely shit. But yeah, FIFA, Rooney and Kaka. Whatever happened to Kaka? He was fucking awesome, mate. Where is he now? Where is Kaka now? Didn't he play for like AC Milan and then went to Real Madrid? He was awesome. Wanted him at Arsenal. Let's not talk about Arsenal ever again. We're embarrassing. We should. Arsene Wenger should die. But he's put a comment literally on my Facebook saying Arsene Wenger should die. I'm not saying I'm going to kill him. I'm not saying someone should kill him. But the only way for us to get a manager is him to die. He's not going to quit. They're not going to sack him. So the only way for us to get a manager if he dies. So I hope he does pass away peacefully. So we can get a new manager who makes us win the league. It's not about one person, it's about the team. That caused a bit of uproar on Facebook and Twitter and stuff. So yeah, well funny. Well funny, yeah. So my pickups, yeah, surprisingly pickups. I also picked up, they're over there actually. Oh, I've got the actual consoles here. The new 2DS, Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Yellow, Pokemon Red. And the games are literally just clones, so yeah, actually on the SD, I've been looking to obviously get like a 2DS or 3DS, and I saw these were coming out, so I thought, you know, I may as well get one. Definitely worth getting one, just for obviously the games are on there. But also, it comes with a charger. It was like 80 quid on Amazon. It comes with a charger. Well, some of the 3DSs don't come with a charger, so you just pay extra for a charger. And the games are just on the SD card, so you obviously get an SD card. And it's really fun, actually, really fun. So me and my mate Dale, I'm literally holding them upside down. Me and mate Dale, we've been coming around my house, and I've been sitting on the couch, he's been like sitting on the table and that, and we're just literally in the same place, fighting the same Pokemon, leveling them up. So yeah, well funny. I've got a blue one as well, so I thought, okay, let's just rinse and repeat the beginning. So I picked up Charmander, Bulbasaur, I think not Pikachu, but I caught Pikachu in the wild, and Squirtle. So I like trading them over, so I rinse and repeat, obviously going up and down, go to the market and then give a letter to Professor Oak, what we call it, and then so I can actually go and trade. So I traded them all over. And then when I was playing it, I actually picked Charmander, so my favourite colour is red, and Charmander is the one I started with. And obviously I had like, yeah, Bulbasaur and Squirtle. And I started like playing with Bulbasaur and Squirtle as well. I was thinking, bloody hell, these guys are leveling up quick. I don't remember them leveling up this quick. And then like Bulbasaur was like, he's just loafing around. I'm like, what the fuck? Why are you loafing around, you idiot? He's just loafing around. He went attack, and every time I attacked, he did like a different move. I'm like, why is he loafing around? I was thinking, I'm sure I remember something about trading. And then I obviously put it on my little like Facebook like message group, and they goes, yeah, you sort of have to collect badges because they level too high. Because my Charmander was like level 11, but my Bulbasaur and Squirtle were like level like 17, 18. They leveled up so quick. They seem to get an extra like 30 or 40 like experience bonus every time. So they're two characters I can't even use. But I couldn't catch any Pokemon because they kept on killing the Pokemon in one every time they did, you know? It's so funny, I'm like, oh god, I can't even catch them. I can't even catch fucking Ekans. I'm like, it's an Ekans. Can't catch Ekans for shit. Must have spent an hour trying to catch Ekans and fucking Jigglypuff. Because my Pokemon were just too strong. Yeah, all of them were just too strong. I'm like, oh great. But yeah, happy to get the Pikachu as well. So I've got Pikachu, Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur. So if it's Squirtle and Bulbasaur, they're gonna go back in the box until I get like a higher badge or something. Or I think I need the next badge, and you can have Pokemon up to level 20. So yeah, looking forward to playing it again. So yeah, so it's good sort of having two of you in the same room, sort of like playing. And I think after every gym, we're just gonna have like a battle. And we also named each other. Obviously, you can name like Professor Oak's son or uncle or nephew, whatever. He's named him me, and I've named him. So every time we're just walking down, he just comes on and goes, "Oh, you want a battle?" I'm like, "Oh, mate, you're fighting me." He goes, "No, I'm not fighting you. I'm playing on." I go, "Yeah, you really are fighting me," because we named him each other. It's well funny. I can't believe Bulbasaur was just loafing around. He said, just like loafing around. I'm like, "What the fuck are you loafing around for?" But then everyone told me, yeah. I was like, yeah, I actually remember now. Anyway, yeah, cheers guys. Yeah, thanks for watching, liking and sharing. Such nice weather out there. I picked up The Division on the PS4, so I thought, oh, I'll buy The Division. That'll stop me sort of spending for a bit. Yeah, it was really slow to get into, so if you're thinking about picking up The Division, give it good 6-7 hours and then you solidly enjoy it. Basically, it's like a Grand Theft Auto clone in a way, just like mission wise. And then it's a bit like Godfather, where you suddenly like walk into a mission, or you have to go into like a place and beat people up. So it's like so it's like a Grand Theft Auto, Godfather, kind of Uncharted view clone. So at the moment it's nothing new. I've played about 6-7 hours and it doesn't seem to be anything new. But yeah, you just run around a bit like just Uncharted with the views and that. Third person. And the missions, yeah, like I said, just like Grand Theft Auto, going left to right. I haven't actually done many of the main missions, so I need to do some of the main missions now, I think, because I tend to do all the side missions. I love just doing side missions. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. Yeah, gutted about that Mario, but you know, Retro Goddess I trust. You know, he comes around. I got one off eBay, so I'm happy. Got it in the end, had the money. Yeah, so a really good convention. I paid for my obviously hotel for Play Blackpool or Play Expo in Blackpool, so that's not too far away. So what's 2 months time? Yeah, 2 months time. I was supposed to be going to not UK Games Expo. Yeah, I'm going to UK Games Expo, which is a board game event at the end of May. But it was Video Games Live this weekend. Yeah, it's just too much. I went last time, enjoyed it, but it's on a Sunday again, so I didn't want to sort of catch a train for £100, catch a train, watch a show, and then like 5 hours later catch a train back, because I would have been working Monday and stuff. Anyway, because obviously last time I had to catch like the night train, so it takes like 7 hours to get home with a bloody night train, which gets to every train station the same time it normally would, but you sit at that train station for like an hour, 45 minutes, and you're trying to sleep thinking the lights are on in the train station. This is the worst train ever. So it's not like it's going 30 miles an hour instead of like 80 miles an hour. It does literally. I remember getting to Exeter last time, yeah, and this night train, it probably leaves about 11:30 and comes into where I live at about 6 o'clock in the morning. It got to Exeter probably about 3:30. And I was like, oh my god, obviously we'll have to wait here 45 minutes and then go to Plymouth, which is probably another like half an hour, and then you wait at Plymouth for another 45 minutes. And if I had my car at Exeter, I would be home in like an hour and 5 minutes. By the time it obviously waited at the train station and got to Plymouth, I could have been home. So it was hell. And then when it got to Plymouth, I was thinking, great, if I had my car in Plymouth, I would be home in like 20 minutes. But now I'm going to wait here 45 minutes and then another half an hour journey to get home. It was hell. Hell. But anyway, yeah, cheers guys. Thanks for watching, liking and sharing. Thanks for commenting. I do have a day off, like book holiday next week, so I've got so many videos that are available on YouTube. All the YouTubers I've subscribed to, I've got probably about 30 to 40 videos I need to sit down and try and watch, you know, because I sometimes feel guilty about everybody watching my videos and I'm not watching them, or I'm trying to watch as many as possible. But yeah, I'm just like saving them for watch later, so probably sometimes when I used to like play something like Destiny, I used to put the iPad on the side, have them, a bit like when you listen to the radio, listen to the guys with their pickups and stuff, and then while I'm playing the game, so I'll do that maybe with the Division or something. But yeah, so I apologise, I haven't got to anyone's videos and stuff. So yeah, cheers guys, thanks for watching, liking and sharing. So yeah, play Blackpool, it's going to be a good one. Cheers guys. Boop, boop.